Senator Landrieu, tonight's a big night. Tell us about it.
It is a big night, and Democrats love to have fun parties where we all come together from various parts of the state and really celebrate a party that's on the move. We are excited about the elections coming up, both my election, the next statewide elections, and we've got some wonderful candidates that are, saying, look, we're not afraid to compromise. We want to reach across the aisle and build better universities, invest in our people, keep our middle class strong. We're not opposed to people having guns and the Second Amendment, which we support, but we want it to be reasonable in the sense that people with criminal records should not be able to go on the internet and get a gun without a background check. It's a gaping loophole that puts our communities at risk. So, Democrats are about common sense, investing in the middle class, and I'm proud to be running on a strong record of, fighting and winning for Louisiana. I don't spend a lot of time in Iowa or New Hampshire. I spend a lot of time in Louisiana, doing the things that matter for the people of this state to help them build and not tear down and pull together and not divide.
Sure. Now, we're about a month and a half away from the Affordable Care Act actually going online, literally going online. As you know, there are some people who want to shut down the federal government before paying for the health care law. And I'm just wondering, number one, is it possible that they can be successful? And secondly, if they are, what would they do? I mean, what does that mean to shut down the federal government?
Well, first of all, I don't think they will be successful. They would put so many jobs and people and families at risk if they would do that. And they've put out so much misinformation about the Affordable Care Act. The Affordable Care Act is a compromise between, some left-wing groups that wanted to do kind of a government program and then right-wing groups that wanted to do medical insurance plans or medical savings plans. This was a compromise actually forged or suggested first by Republicans to provide a public exchange for private insurance where people could have their own insurance privately purchased by them, for them, in the way they want it, at a price that they can afford. The great thing about the Affordable Care Act is once you have insurance, it can never be taken away. You can never exceed your lifetime caps. You can never exceed annual caps. No longer will people in Louisiana that have worked hard, paid off their house note, found that they have to take bankruptcy because a child was unexpectedly sick or in an accident. Kids can stay on their parents' policies until they're 26. And the best of all of this is, besides helping people and supporting business, it saves the federal government $1 trillion over 10 years. Now, you don't hear that on Fox News. You're not going to hear that from some of our Republican leaders because they want to continue to spew untruths and misinformation about a bill that is really a middle-of-the-road compromise that allows people to purchase any insurance that they want on their terms and have more competition in the marketplace. So I'm excited about it. I said, the other day, we can fix it. We can't, we're not going to repeal it. Some parts of it need to be fixed. But I am proud to be part of helping working people in Louisiana and America for the first time in the history of our country have access to quality health care. And it's not people sitting at home doing nothing. It's people out working every day. They deserve health care that they can count on that can never be taken away.
Okay.